Okay, so ready to get down to business. First of all, I've clearly got nothing on my face, so I'm gonna go in with Mario Badescu facial spray in the cucumber and green tea one. I'm not sure if I prefer this one to the rose water one. Haven't really decided yet, but I like to put it under my makeup because I think it's really glowy. I don't like to get it in my hair, which is difficult. So I kind of go for this kind of thing. And honestly, it's one of them smells where it's a smell that you think you like and then you don't and then you think you do. And I can't really decide if I do. Okay, so basically my look right now is like all kinds of tragic. So yeah, that's so fun. I'm gonna try and make myself look presentable, but don't know how that's gonna roll, but we're just gonna see. I want to go for like that glowy look, which is why I started with spray. And I'm going to add some like shine to my skin before I put my base makeup on, etc. So I'm going to go in with this, which is a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. And like, she's intense, she really is. But like, I'm there for it, because it really adds the glow under your base makeup, which I then kind of go back over, which totally isn't what this is for, but it's what I use it for. So I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty blender, and my beauty blender is like gross, like it is, it's just gross. I'm pretty sure this is in Opal, and it's such a beautiful shine. And I have an issue with my skin where like it's really pale but quite yellow toned, like my skin itself, not my face. Like my skin on my body is yellow, but then my face is obviously just as pale as the rest of my body, but then it's like red. So then when you go get matching foundations, they always try to give you a pink tone foundation, and by you I mean me, and they always try to give me a pinky tone foundation, which just is never the right colour. So I always end up with like foundation that doesn't match my face, and this one's too dark. So I'm gonna be sparing with it, try not to put too much on, try to bronze up my neck, try to live my life, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna blend that out with the beauty blender as well. Try and use a bit that doesn't have shit on it. The time is currently 5:15, and the place I'm going I need to be there by 7, and I like need to be there by 7 because that's a job, like not a job, like, but it's a commitment. I basically passed my test a little while ago to drive a bike. So I have a 50cc Vespa, and it's so good. It's so good. Like, being able to drive when you're 16 is so handy, which is something you can't do in the UK. I know you can drive when you're 16 in America, but you've got to be 17 in the UK. And like, don't get me wrong, being able to drive is so convenient. I'm so happy that I can, but it stresses me out because the engine is obviously very small because it's only 50cc, which means it only goes up to a top of about like 30 miles an hour. So it obviously takes a while to get anywhere. I'm gonna use my NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade Light as Fuck. I think it's like 01, I actually think it's the lightest one they do. So anyway, yeah, it takes a while to get anywhere, and like all the cars around you are just not nice because everybody assumes they can just overtake you and it's safe and whatever, but it's not. And like, it's stressful being overtaken on a bike by a vehicle that's like twice the size of your bike, in fact like 3 times the size of your bike, but whatever. So yeah, that's just a stressful experience, and I really freak out about driving places that I haven't driven before and I don't know the route. And the place I'm going tonight, I've been there a million times, but I've never driven there myself. And there's this like kind of, it's like to get there you go around this like O-shaped thing, and there's like cars parked in the middle, then like a junction at the top and a junction at the bottom. And then it's one way going around a circle, and I honestly just have no idea how it works, like genuinely. Zero idea. Zilch. None at all. And I need to drive there tonight, and I've got no idea how I'm gonna, and it's stressing me out, it really is. and I can hear the dog barking. Belle! I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit more of that highlighter I put on as a base, just to like bring it back through when it's been covered up. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face with Bourjois Healthy Balance powder, and to be honest I don't like this powder like at all. I really don't, but I'm not about to buy a new one until I run out of this one, so sorry, not sorry. Okay, so I'm now going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow to kind of sculpt the cheeks a little bit. I'm going to go in with the highlight shade from that palette, just to add more highlight. What's even wrong with me? Just like 20 layers of highlight, just for the crack really. If you can hear the dog barking, I'm sorry, she's a drama queen. My brows are the most temperamental thing ever. I don't think I'm emotionally ready to like do this. I use a mixture of things depending on what kind of day it is. Benefit Browsings, Benefit Goof Roof Brow Pencil, and Benefit Gimme Brow. And it just depends how it goes. I usually use like from the Browsings like powder here and then wax there. Sometimes I'll start at the edge, sometimes I'll start at the front. Again, depends on the day. To be honest, my eyebrows are really quite tragic, but you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, I really like this eyebrow. Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of eyebrows, it's a pretty rubbish eyebrow, but in the grand scheme of my eyebrows, this eyebrow is my best friend, and I hate the other one. That still doesn't stand in the way of me, like, totally messing this eyebrow up, as I have done now. Yay. And also, I know my eyebrows are really dark. That's just the colour of my brows. Like, I have really dark brows when you look at them up close. Well, maybe don't look at them up close, actually, they're really ugly. But I have really dark eyebrows, and that's something that just runs in my family. Like, I've tried doing them lighter, and I've tried like not filling them in, etc., and it doesn't look right. So I mean, just gotta commit to a dark brow, don't you? Oh fuck. Oh. I'm just gonna use the ones that aren't red and hope for the best, because no, I'm gonna use the ones that aren't blue and hope for the best, because red's kind of what we're going for, because I'm gonna do like that bronzy kind of vibe, so it's fine. But this one's fine. This one is brown because it's what I use every day. Usually, in terms of eyeshadow, I just use my bronzer on my lids, because I'm just that like creative, honestly. I'm taking the shade from the Modern Renaissance, Tempera, Temp something or other, which is the light shade in the top there. See, now I'm debating if I keep the eyes really basic and then do a big wing. No, I'm not gonna do it. No. I'm gonna go with burnt orange in my crease and just blend that out. I want this to be really smoky, really blended, like natural smoky, not like bam smoky, just like really blended. Really like feathery and light, but still that like bronze, like she went there kind of vibe. I don't know how I feel about the shape of my eyes, you know. No, let me start that again. I feel like I could have an eye shape which is a lot more difficult to do makeup on, because this is all I care about with my eye shape, about like how big the canvas is for doing my eyeshadow. And I feel like I could have a much more difficult shape to work with, but then at the same time I feel like my shape just isn't that great, because I just don't have much going on in the lid department. This crease is so like I have very sunken eye. If that makes any sense? Probably doesn't, but I'm probably just chatting shit anyway, because you know, that's me. I'm gonna go in with raw sienna and try and darken up the outer corner, outer crease, outer whatever the fuck it's called. Outside, outer corner, it's the outer corner. Try and darken it up a little bit. Okay. I'm now gonna go in with a different brush. Is there anything on this brush? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, the one I was using before was a Real Techniques one. This gal. And this one is a MAC 275. And I'm gonna go in with, do I go the orange route or brown route? Because I feel like I can go in either direction with this. I know it is quite orange, but it's also quite brown depending on how you look at it. Orange, orange, orange. I always do orange. I don't care. I don't think I like this brush. She's very stiff. No, I don't like it. at all, and it's a pretty old brush. I'm gonna blend that out with the fluffy end of the brush that comes with the palette. I'm now gonna go in with the flat end of that brush and darken up my lid on the outer corner, just so when I add that shimmer in, you'll kind of see it pop a little bit more. I really find that one eye kind of gets a lot more love than the other one. Like, I put so much more time into this eye than this eye, and then they kind of end up looking the same, but like, I kind of prefer the other one anyway. Okay, okay. That's fine. I look kind of crazy, but I'm kind of just going with it. So I'm gonna clean off that brush that I just used for, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna clean off that brush I just used for that and then go in with Primavera. You know, that basic shade. Sorry. In the lid. On the lid. In the lid. On the lid. The lid. It's going on the lid. We're gonna blend her out. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of that in my inner corner and then go over it with the lighter shimmer Vermeer. Gives it a nice sort of like white gold look, which is actually a real thing, which I didn't think it actually was. I thought it was just something jewelry companies said, but it's a real thing. What I mean, like, obviously it's not an element, but like, it exists. Maybe it's an alloy, who knows. I'm gonna use a mascara, which is actually a crusty version of the one I actually like, because I can't find that one, so yeah. What? No, I need a mirror for this. See, the thing is, when I do eye looks like this, I should either wear lashes or like at least curl my lashes, but I'm lazy, so I don't. But you know, come for me. Okay. Radio. That's done. Trying to decide how to look like less ugly. Don't know what the plan is. Okay, so the hair's changed, and I still look fucking ugly. Wow. So fun. Totally love that.